welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome RJ Rocky.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final of the All India Dance Competition! Sorry, I have been told that the correct
there, champ. What a ride, huh? I gotta say, you were out there dancing it like a pro. Sure, maybe the judges didn't see it, but what do they know, right? Ask the real experts here. I mean, who needs fancy medals and trophies anyway? We've got something better. This. Premium bouquet from the fancy, overpriced florist for the best dancer in the whole world. Okay, I didn't get it at the florist, but I did pay top price at a discounted rate at the grocery store. All right, don't give me the silent treatment. I can't lie to you. I stole the flowers from Mr. Das's garden and tied it with his daughter's headband. I swear she gave it to me willingly. That poor girl will now have to go to school without tying her hair, will pick up loads of head lice, will have to shave her head, and thus Mr. Das will have more hair on his bald head than his daughter. The tragedy.
Fine, give me that.
Sorry you didn't win.
You know, the judges are so biased. They see a guy dance and they go completely gaga over it. I swear my form is so much better. I so wanted to compete in the nationals.
How badly do you want it? Going to the nationals, I mean.
You know how bad.
Then no use sitting here and sulking. If you want to go to the nationals, then you have to be prepared to do everything for it.
But I have. I've practiced so hard, and this was my one shot. My one shot at going to the nationals.
Your naivety is as sweet as your dance. Do you really believe if you just put your nose to the grindstone and keep plugging away, success will eventually come knocking on your door? Wake up! It's a dog-eat-dog world out there. You've got to be willing to fight tooth and nail for every inch of ground you gain. You've got to be willing to outsmart, outmaneuver, and outfox your competitors at every turn.
I hear you, but how is that going to help me now?
Tell me this. Suppose if something was to happen to the winner, and he wasn't able to participate, then you, being the runner-up, will go to the nationals, right?
Well, yes, of course, but why wouldn't Avinash participate?
I mean, something might happen to him, and he may not be able to go.
Look, are you implying?
No, of course not. I'm not that boneheaded.
So then what are you saying?
Every person has a pressure point, and I think I know his. I intend on pressing on it. Hard. So come with me, and if at any point your conscience feels like acting up, please remind your naive little conscience that in the end, it's not the honest and hardworking who come out on top. It's the ones that know how to game the system. The ones that are willing to do whatever it takes to win. Well, come on.
Selfie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
You know, on a day like this, I truly feel proud of my country.
Okay.
Yes, I truly am proud. The greatest and wisest country in the world. Aren't you proud of this country?
Yes, although not certain what about this day in particular invoked your patriotic feelings. Did you happen to eat some tiranga golgappa?
It's not the day, it's you. Or rather, you winning this dance competition has filled me with patriotic feelings. Can't you feel the love?
Look, despite the numerous occasions when you have subtly, and sometimes not so subtly, expressed your disliking for me, I'm still touched on your expression of happiness on my win. There is hope for you after all.
Let me assure you that my disliking for you remains unchanged. I'm just very proud of this country, this society in which people like you could live freely and act like everything is normal.
People like me?
Yes, people like you, who live in a closet because of their unnatural tendencies,
Alag, stop.
Why? I'm saying how open we've become. You know, people like him are considered a criminal under the law.
Alag, you really need to stop.
Oh, you all didn't know. This master dancer is not quite normal and is legally against the order of nature, if you know what I mean.
Oh, shut up. Just because he is gay? How dare you label Avinash as not being normal?
I'm not saying it. Section 377 of the Indian Penal Code made all sexual activities against the order of nature illegal.
I don't know if you know or not, but that was a draconian law written by the British in 1861.
Just because a law is old doesn't mean it's outdated.
Is that right? Well, tell me this. Perhaps you take a permit before flying a kite?
Why would I want to do that?
Because not doing so could land you in jail. Ah, surprised are we? That too was a law written by the British and is still in our Indian Penal Code to this day.
You're just making false comparison. Whereas those are absurd laws, Section 377 is an important law.
Your legal opinion notwithstanding, the Supreme Court of India disagrees with you and struck down 377.
And see how liberal we are to accept that and give these deviants a chance to lead a normal life, even participate in a dance competition. But there are higher courts than the Supreme Court of India, the moral court of our religion and our culture. And in those courts, such deviant behavior always has been and always will be criminal. Being a true Hindu, I can't condone these unholy acts. In our holy texts like Manusmriti and Arthashastra, homosexual acts are considered sinful and require a purification ritual.
Yes, you are right, but I find it curious that you fail to mention, in the same sentence, these homosexual acts are compared to having sex with menstruating women. And these same purification rituals are recommended if you end up having sex with a woman on her period. So, the next time you have sex with your boyfriend, please make sure that you are not violating your Hindu heritage.
You are a libtard anti-Hindu who takes pride in besmirching our tradition.
On the contrary, being a true Hindu, I have actually read the text. Would you like to hear about the many instances of homosexual relationships within our culture? Take Kama Sutra. And not just our texts, take our temples like Khajuraho, where such acts are etched in stone. Take our great Mahabharata. Did you know that Arjuna became Brihanala, a member of the third gender? You are a manipulative bastard who distorts the scriptures to suit your own agenda. Oh, and by the way, Brihanala used to teach dance.
I have read Mahabharata too. Did you forget about Shikandi, a transgender and someone so low in esteem that even Bhishma, the supreme leader, didn't even bother to fight her? He accepted death rather than fight a natural freak. You know what really gets under my skin? These darn gays prancing around like they own the place, flaunting their deviant lifestyles for all to see, and makes me sick. Politics, fashion, movies, music, they're everywhere, and now they're going to pollute even our most sacred traditions? Dance to us is not just entertainment, it's an offering to the gods. Take this dance nationals. Do you know where it would be held? At the new Lala Jula Temple, a holy site and a place so dear to us. Would you all really want this hijra to participate and pollute it? Do you want to be brainwashed by this intellectual pistitute, or be like Bhishma and defend our culture?
Alam!
I sincerely hope you will understand how these people will feel if you participate in the nationals. You don't want to hurt them, do you? Perhaps you're thinking, why care about them when they don't care about you? Fair point, but you have to remember, it's not just you. Your parents are part of this community too. Would you really want them to be embarrassed when everyone points to them and blames them for the shame that you would bring to this community? These are honest, God-fearing people. Spare them the pain and do what's right. Ram Naam Satya Hai.
Ram Naam Satya Hai. Ram Naam Satya Hai. Ram Naam Satya Hai. Ram Naam Satya Hai. Ram Naam Satya Hai. Ram Naam Satya Hai. Ram Naam Satya Hai.
You forgot to mention Arjun.
Sorry, what?
Ardhanarishwar, the half-female, half-male deity?
Yeah, I could have, but would it have made any difference?
Not a single bit. These people, they pick what suits their narrative and suppresses the rest by muscle. I'm just getting sick of this bullying.
So I'm guessing you're not going to be going to the finals?
Fuck that! I want to get out of this country.
You're going to run away like a coward?
What good is courage if I can't do the one thing I'm good at just because of who I am?
But times are changing.
Are they? It seems like we're regressing backward at a turbo speed.
What about your parents?
What about them?
You can't just leave them.
Do you know what the third worst thing is in this country after being Muslim and gay?
Being a liberal?
Close, but liberals are extinct now, at least in this country. No. The third worst thing is to be a parent of a gay or trans child. They don't know what to do. They struggle to reconcile between the instinctive love they have for their child and the hate that society tells them to spew on this abomination. I think my parents will be better off without me.
Oh, and what about me?
Well, you can join me.
But I don't want to. This is my battlefield, and I want to live a boring, ordinary life with equal rights as every other citizen in this country. I want to have a boring job, do groceries, shop for clothes without being scrutinized. I want to have a loving family, a husband whom I'll argue with, a child who I'll pester about studies, spoil with gifts, and love to bits.
And you think you will get all of that if you stayed here?
I don't know, but I can fight for it, can't I?
Well, if that's the way you feel, then I won't go.
No. You go. Unlike me, dance is your sustenance. And if you stayed here, you will never be able to perform and flourish as a dancer. Contrary to what you may think, I am not that selfish. I can't take that away from you.
I just feel so helpless. Dance is the one thing I'm good at, and I don't know what I'll do if I can't do that.
Then go. And one day, when you're rich and famous, perhaps I could come visit. But you're gonna have to pay for the airline tickets. And not those cheap economy ones. Business class at least.
First class for you, always.
Come in.
How do you say your name?
Avinash, sir. Avinash Bose.
That's a curious name. Very uncommon.
Thank you for making me feel special. But it's actually quite a common name from where I come from.
Perhaps, but you are in the US of A now, and it's better to blend in, no? Why don't you shorten it to something like Avi? That sounds nice, doesn't it?
Avi? What does it mean?
It is a Jewish name, meaning father.
I see, but I think I prefer to remain Avinash.
Do you not like the Jews? Are you a Muslim?
I am not Muslim, and why wouldn't I like the Jews? But what has that got to do with anything? I would just like to retain the name my parents lovingly gave me. And I kind of like its meaning.
What does it mean?
Indestructible. Unbreakable.
Ah, like that movie by that Indian guy. Bruce Willis was so awesome.
So awesome.
You know Bruce Willis, right? So, Mr. Unbreakable, what brings you to our country?
I'm here to do my studies in performing arts, dance.
Oh, dance as in Bollywood dance? Come on, show us some moves.
No, sir, not that kind of dance. I specialize in Indian classical dance. I have all the necessary documents.
We have seen those, and there's a problem with your visa application. You didn't fill out this section properly.
Which one?
Here, about your gender.
But these binary choices don't conform to how I view myself.
That may be so, and you are free to self-identify yourself as male or female, but those are your only two options.
But
Look, I don't know how it is where you come from, but this is the US and we have rules. Rules to keep society in check. But let me tell you something about rules. They're only as good as the people who follow them. Now, I may be someone who believes that there's a natural order to things. Men are men, women are women. It's plain, simple biology.
That's right.
But rules tell me that when I put on this uniform, I better check my belief at the door and offer you the choice of choosing your gender with a smile. In turn, it is your duty to follow the rules and check one of the boxes. I have done my part, now do yours. Now, you may choose not to conform, and I'm okay with that. But those same rules allow me to send you back in the next flight with a smile.
Well, thank you for cooperating and taking your first step into becoming a true American. You know, my great-grandparents, may God rest their souls, they were good people. They didn't come here with their hands out begging, like some folks nowadays.
That's right.
They came here with grit and determination, ready to carve out a piece of their American dream with their own two hands. When times got tough, they didn't whine or complain, oh no.
Oh no.
Instead, they rolled up their sleeves and got to work. Honest, hardworking folks. That's what they were. So do what they did. Put your head down, work hard, and this is important, stay in your lane.
You will be receiving a text asking you to rate your experience on a scale of 1 to 5. Would be much obliged if you kindly consider giving us a 5 at least. Get up.
And do not forget,
Stay in your lane.
Hi, Avinash. How are you?
oh, it was so good.
I'm so excited.
Oh, me too.
What are we doing today?
We'll see.
See? Okay.
Thank you. putting my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom, phantom. If I tell you say I love you, no day for me, young girl, oh young girl. No tell me no, 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 oh, 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 oh. Baby, gon' give me your love, you got me like whoa, 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 whoa. Shawty gon' give me your love, every other girl they do too much, but this girl no. I'm in my situation, I go lose this and I'm alone. Finally I find when you know that you never know. Baby, calm down, calm down. Yo, this your body, it puts in my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom, phantom. If I tell you say I love you, no day for me, young girl, oh young girl. No tell me no, 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 no.
Excuse me, young man? You must be Avinash, correct?
Hi, Grandma!
Hi, Pumpkin.
Yes, that's right. How can I help you?
Oh, I'm just here to pick up my granddaughter. I couldn't help but notice your dancing. It's quite different from what we usually see around here.
It's amazing! I love how you blend different styles. It's so inspiring.
Oh, thank you. You know, I try to incorporate traditional Indian dance with contemporary styles.
Well, it's certainly unique, but I have to wonder if it's really appropriate. You know, people around here are very traditional.
I appreciate your feedback, but dance is my way of expressing myself.
Expression is one thing, but flaunting certain lifestyles, that's another. You know, people around here expect a certain decorum, especially around children.
That's not right, Grandma. Avinash's dancing is beautiful, and everyone should be able to express themselves.
Well, freedom is important, but so is respect, you know, for one's community's values. People might find it unsettling to have their kids exposed to such flamboyant displays.
So are you saying that people find my dance uncomfortable?
It's not just the dancing, dear. It's the image you project. You know, people notice these things. Just a friendly piece of advice. Sometimes it's better to keep certain aspects of oneself under wraps. For your own good, of course.
That's not fair, Grandma. Everyone should be able to be who they are, no matter what.
Thank you for your concern, but my dance, my identity, they're who I am. They're not things I can just separate.
Of course, of course. Just remember, not everyone is as, open-minded as I am. I would hate it if you found yourself unwelcome here. Come on, Emma. Do take care, Avinash. And remember, stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane.
They tell me, stay in your lane, know your place, your color, your love, it's a social disgrace. But this lane is narrow, a constricting space, and I'm more than a shadow, more than my face. Stay in my lane? Which lane do they mean? The one where I hide? Or the one where I'm seen? In love's gentle arms, or in fear's harsh routine? Do they know of the struggles, the miles in between? My lane is a rainbow with colors that flare, a dance that defies all the hatred and glare. Each step that I take, each breath of the air is a story of courage, a silent prayer. So I'll stay in my lane, but it won't be small, not the one you envision, not narrow at all. It's as wide as the sky, as the mountains stand tall, for my lane is my life, and I will dance through it all.
All characters and incidents in this play are fictional. Or are they? On February 27, 2024, at 7:15 p.m., Pandit Amarnath Ghosh was shot and killed near his home in St. Louis, Missouri. He was a master of Bharatanatyam and other forms of Indian classical dance. He was 34. He was gay. He immigrated to this country because he did not feel safe in India. He thought he was safe. We failed Amarnath.
You have failed us.
Failing to ensure our safety in schools.
You have failed us.
Unable to shield us from gun violence.
You have failed us.
Letting bigotry and discrimination thrive unchecked.
You have failed us.
Denying our autonomy over our bodies.
You have failed us.
Allowing fascism to corrode our nation.
You have failed us.
But we no longer rely on you. A reckoning is coming.
You better cover your ears, lest our cries deafen you.
We refuse to be intimidated, even in death.
If indeed there is an afterlife, and death is not the end, then confront your deities and tell them,
आरंभ है प्रचंड बोल मस्तकों के झुंड आज जंग की घड़ी की तुम गुहार दो प्रचंड बोल मस्तकों के झुंड आज जंग की घड़ी की तुम गुहार दो आन बान शान या की जान का हो दान आज एक धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो आरंभ है प्रचंड बोल मस्तकों के झुंड आज जंग की घड़ी की तुम गुहार दो आन बान शान या की जान का हो दान आज एक धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो आरंभ है प्रचंड मन करे सो प्राण दे जो मन करे सो प्राण ले वही तो एक सर्वशक्तिमान है कृष्ण की पुकार है ये भागवत का सार है कि युद्ध ही तो वीर का प्रमाण है कौरवों की भीड़ हो या पांडवों का नीड़ हो जो लड़ सका है वो ही तो महान है जीत की हवस नहीं किसी पे कोई वश नहीं क्या जिंदगी है ठोकरों पे मार दो मौत अंत है नहीं तो मौत से भी क्यों डरे ये जाके आसमान में दहाड़ दो आरंभ है प्रचंड बोल मस्तकों के झुंड आज जंग की घड़ी की तुम गुहार दो आन बान शान या की जान का हो दान आज एक धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो आरंभ है प्रचंड आरंभ है प्रचंड आरंभ है प्रचंड
What an extraordinary performance by the team. And I know as parents, we try to raise our kids in a better world, but the question is asked by them to us. It's a question for us. Are we able to do it or not? But a big round of applause for them. I would like to call upon Arindam Ghosh. I'm not sure if...
Arindam isn't here.
Shampa.
But the rest of the team.
Yeah, the rest of the team, can you please join in?
Come on, stage, Subarna.
Yeah. And I would hand over the mic to none other than Shampa.
Oh, okay.
On behalf of writer-director Arindam Ghosh, who was unable to be here today for personal reasons, and on behalf of the entire creative team of Avinash, our choreographer Subarna Chatterjee Thakur, the rest of the creative team, I have Arunima Ghosh, I have on lights and sound, I have Biplab and Aditya Chakraborty. In stage management, we have Surajit Dasgupta, we have who else do we have? Who else do we have on the team? I think, let me introduce Sunil. We have Sunil on the team as well. And without much ado, I'd like to introduce the cast. From here, Suhana, take a bow, Adrita, Shubhangini, Shreya, Jiyon, Atyaani, Arjun, Sharanya, and Adeeptarshi. Thank you so much, Columbus and Spotlight, and this place, Abbey Theatre, is always our second home. We love performing here. Big shout out to Mark out there. Thank you for helping us, and Jim. Thank you so much, Chunki and Orijit, for having us.
Can I ask Gogol and Shiv to come down, please? Please? I made sure they watched this play today. And I want Gogol and Shiv to hand this over to Jiyon, please. On behalf of Spotlight, it's a small token for all of you guys. I had goosebumps. I had tears streaming down my... We are in dark times, and this play just brought out everything. I'm so thankful to all of you. Please, a big round of applause for them. This is our future generation. They give us a lot of hope for better days to come. They are giving us so much hope for the future. And I thank Arindam. Arindam is the writer of this.
Yes,
whole...
writer-director.
Yes, he couldn't be here today. It's unfortunate. But I thank Arindam from the bottom of my heart and this entire team of young stars who give us so much to live for.
Thank you. Thank you so much.